and Zach's students are watching it us, and my mom. Those are the. But welcome to We Kill Monsters, the weekly Dungeons and Dragons game I play with my wonderful friends, and we broadcast on the interwebs because we think we're entertaining. You be a judge of that. Tell us if we're good. But we've been playing. Sorry?
We shall make it more entertaining.
Yes. We've been playing Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, the latest adventure from Wizards of the Coast. It's set in an icy world.
You made all this up, Dre.
Oh my god, did I reveal it? I'm sorry. And we are using some cool sounds, hopefully everyone can hear them, of background noise and stuff, which we do via Sirenscape. It's a cool service. Check it out, sirenscape.com. And the music you'll hear today is from a composer that's been creating music for every adventure of Dungeons and Dragons that is published, going backwards from the latest one. He's now done Curse of Strahd and a few others. Travis Savoy, check out his stuff on YouTube. And, well, check it out on YouTube, and then you can find the link to buy his music there if you're interested. Cool. But without further ado, in terms of announcements, let's get started. Last we left our group of adventurers, Tier 4. You had found a ship with the instructions of Atka, the half-orc first mate. She'd sent you to where her ship was in the ice, where you might be able to find some supplies for your journey to the dangerous and sort of unknown island, where you might find a special spell book that would allow you to open a glacier. Further which, once you get to this glacier, you'd be able to explore and find a lost city and perhaps end the endless winter that's been destroying the Icewind Dale Valley by having 2 years worth of winter and no sunshine. Once you got to the ship, you had explored the aft and rear cabins and discovered that this ship had been inhabited by perhaps the father of one of your old adventuring companions. You found a little bit of loot and some evidence that there might have been some large monster about. But that's it. Last we left you guys, you were in the aft cabins, and let us show the aft cabins.
Ooh. Ooh. When did you get the boat? That's cool.
I got it and painted it this week. It was a speed painting job, but I think I did okay.
Great.
Yeah.
You guys are
painted
here.
It. I totally painted it. I did nothing. Like,
so you guys are here. There's a little door that swings open. But you'd found in the forward cabins, you'd found some the first mate cabin. You found the navigation cabin, which had some maps and also a storage place that had some barrels. And that's where we left you guys in the last episode.
We've cleared this place, right? And that's where we found the bag of holding.
I don't think you'd opened the barrels. No, the bag of holding was in the captain's cabin, which is
Captain's
back here.
cabin.
Oh, we haven't opened the barrels yet?
No.
Now that it's a bag of holding, we should check and see if there's anything in it.
All right. Stand back.
Okay. I'm gonna say that the bag of holding contained the other things you found
Okay.
in the chest,
Okay.
if that's all right.
Yeah. No, that's fine. All right. Stand back, and I will use the war pick to crack open one of the barrels.
Okay. And the first barrel contains a hooded lantern, 3 flasks of oil, and 5 bars of lime soap, and 3 sets of manacles.
I'll hold on to that, but like not claiming it, but I'll hold on to it just for inventory's sake.
And there's a second barrel.
I'll crack that open as well.
And you hear a distant vroom. And the second barrel opens up and contains 10 torches.
Oh, okay. I'll add those just quickly to my inventory. Torch, yeah. That sound I just heard. Does it sound familiar at all? Does it sound like anything I've ever heard of before?
Roll a history check.
Is it like Akeem is late for his second breakfast and his stomach is growling?
12.
Damn, Skippy.
12. You feel like you've heard it before, but you can't remember where from. It's a bit muffled. It's definitely coming from underneath in the hold.
Can I listen down and can I hear? I'm going to use my keen hearing, twitchy, the tabaxi ears, and see what's going on.
Roll a perception check.
Cool. Let's choose a die for today.
Durbik rolled a nature check to see if he recognized it. That might have been the wrong roll.
What did you get?
14.
Once again, you feel like you've heard this before, but you're not too sure. It's distant and muffled by the wooden board, so you're not sure. But it's definitely something you've heard before.
15.
15 in terms of hearing?
Yeah.
You hear just a faint banging on a door, and you hear sort of grunts and kind of frustration. But it's very muffled through the floorboards, and they're not immediately under where you are. They sound like they're further away.
Caliban sighs, twiddles his war pick, and says, "All right, let's get this over with." And I will head towards the cargo hold.
Were there more kegs in there, or just the 2 casks?
Just two barrels in there.
I've got all the stuff in my inventory, but I'm happy to hand that out to anyone who needs any of it.
I'm happy to follow along with Caliban.
So this is a slightly different ship from the one in the book. There's a set of stairs here to go down into the hold, but there's also the massive hole created by what you think might have been a dragon.
Uh-oh.
And that, can I see down into the cargo hold?
Yes. As you look down, it's very dark, like shadowy, so it's quite hard to see. Even with dark vision, it's quite dim and indistinct. But you see a lot of ice, and you make out just a few kind of lifeboats, like little dinghies to go into the water. A lot of mess everywhere. It looks like everything's been jumbled up. And I guess
How
from
far's
that
the drop?
that would be.
Can we just light a torch and drop it down in there? I mean, there's enough ice and stuff. It probably isn't going to set the.
Shall I have a climb down?
I'm gonna say a 10-foot drop.
Okay, I will. Oh, no, actually, Aria, did you want to?
I was just thinking maybe I should drop down and have a little sneaky peeky.
Be my guest. I'll
Can we
hoist
lower
him
you on a
down.
rope?
Yes.
Okay.
And I slide down on the rope, being as sneaky as I possibly can.
Roll a stealth check for me. But where are you dropping down? Just straight down, yeah?
Straight down, yeah. Dirty 20.
Okay. You climb down very quietly and silently, and so your eyes quickly adjust to the darkness, and you look around. There's a few crates. There's 2 kind of doors as you glance from the one side, one lead in the aft of the ship, and the other one at the rear of the ship. And as you turn to look at the one at the rear of the ship, standing at the bottom of the stairs, coming from the top, is a large troll sniffing the air. And it looks around, and you were really quiet, but you're basically sort of 10, 15 feet in front of him, directly in front of him. So I'm going to need you to roll for initiative.
All of us?
As I see this, and I know he's seen me, I shout, "Troll!"
Okay.
And let me set this up. So you would have
Yeah,
come
good,
down
good. Yeah,
right
okay.
about here. The troll would be about here, I would say.
Oh shit.
Oh. As
You
that
guys are at the top.
Yep.
You were lowering him. I would say Durbik and Caliban were lowering Oreo down from this side. You can be here. Okay. Whew. All right. Sorry. I'm gonna put some music on. Okay, what is everyone's initiative?
10.
14.
12.
8. Not good.
Well, 8. And Durbix, sorry, I didn't hear you?
14.
14. Okay. You're lucky this is a very dumb troll, apparently. He rolled lower than you guys.
Oh.
I'm gonna center it a bit. There we go. Okay. It is Durbix's turn.
Can I see the troll?
From up where you are, not quite, because he's kind of here. You'd have to... You don't have a good angle. You'd have to jump down or sort of lower yourself down.
Okay. Bonus action, activate the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Leap down into where the troll is.
Okay. It's 10 feet, I would say. Roll dexterity. Sorry, an acrobatics check.
16.
No problem. You land with sort of a superhero landing. The boards creak, and you're right in front of the troll there, if you can see.
Can I close to melee, or do I need to use missile weapon?
No, you can close to melee.
All right. So I have not yet raged, unfortunately, but I will take 2 attacks with the hammer.
Okay, as you reach within the range of melee, however, you... Oh no, you didn't start your turn in there. Okay, you're fine. Cool. Sorry, what was that? Your hit?
23 to hit.
23 definitely hits. Roll your damage.
10. And the second
Okay.
attack is a 16.
16 just hits. It kind of smashes against this tough natural hide, but you hear a little bit of creaking underneath as the bones crunch.
16 points of damage.
Nice. Much better. Okay. And he... God damn it, the troll goes last. Alright. It is Akeem's turn.
Alright, so from where I am I able to see the troll directly? Or do I have to jump down?
You have to jump down. There's too much of a kind of an angle in the darkness to be able to see.
Damn, I'm gonna jump to the left of where Oreo is, so I can still be able to see the troll without hitting
You mean here?
Yeah.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check for me.
Damn, Skippy, I'm gonna. 12. It's not great, but...
Okay, I would say take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of land on your knee.
Fine. Ugh.
Durbix made it look so easy.
I'll train you. I'll give you some tips later.
Thanks, I'm gonna need it. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Slow.
Okay. And what save is that?
That is a Wisdom saving throw, which, if it's a dumb troll...
It's not very wise. He's got a -1 on his wisdom.
Fantastic.
17 minus 1, 16, however.
Son of a... Yeah.
Troll.
Passes.
And he passes the save, sorry.
Yeah.
Do you want to use any more of your movements to go anywhere?
Yeah, I want to start to move close to where Durbix is.
Okay, so here, maybe?
A little closer if I can. Yeah, there.
1, 2, 3, I would say. You can move 30 feet, you move 10 to go down. I'd say here.
Yeah, that works. That's fine for me.
Dre, I neglected to mention about 8 points of my damage was radiant damage, if that matters to the troll.
Cool, thank you. I'll make a note. Thank you. It is Caliban's turn.
Cool. I'll take out a javelin.
Okay.
Wielding it like a spear, I'll spark it off my horns to use my Legacy of Avernus feature and set the spear on fire.
Okay.
Superhero landing down myself.
Roll an acrobatics check.
No, that is a 7.
Okay. You take
Glasses
1
are
point of
better.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay. least I'm not knocked prone. Can I close the gap with the troll?
What's your movement? Yeah, you should be able to.
Cool. I will do that, and I will stab it in the chest twice.
All right. Roll to hit. As you take out your war pick and swing it high.
I have advantage because of... Oh no, he's not raging. It only works when you're raging, right, Durbik?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay, so I rolled once. That was a natural 16 plus 23.
23 hits.
Cool, so he takes 5 points of piercing damage and... Oh, better! 8 points of fire damage.
Fire damage, okay.
Yeah.
As it sears and particularly dislikes this, it's like... And you see the wounds that were caused by the pick don't seem to knit close for some reason, like the other ones.
Just for clarity, it was a javelin I was using like a spear, but...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
So, do I notice that the fire seems to be effective?
You guys had learned this last time you fought a troll. A nice troll.
I didn't know if we were ruling it as given, so I thought I'd check. I get one more attack, so I will stab again. Oh, less good. Yeah, no, that's 10.
10 to hit? No, misses. Well, I'll say you stab upwards and it just glances off its skin. It's almost like trying to hit really, really tough old leather. It just glances off and leaves like a little scratch that is kind of white. Okay. It's your turn?
That's my turn, yes.
Or you're next?
Well, bonus action Hunter's Mark on the dratted creature.
Okay.
And then I will take Tabitha, the trusty hand crossbow, and plink at the little creature.
Very well. Roll your hit.
Oh,
As you take out your crossbow, aim, and
that's not too bad. That will be a 27.
that definitely hits.
And that is going to be, it's going to be 9 points of normal damage, and then 12 points of sneak attack damage because he's in combat.
Yep.
And then a further 1 point of damage from the Hunter's Mark.
Sorry, how many for Hunter's Mark?
Just one.
1. Okay. And this one, as he was like roaring and growling, your like crossbow bolt actually hits him underneath his throat and into his mouth, so that when he comes down to roar, you can actually see the tip of the spear in the top of his soft palate as he gurgles out blood and screams in their face.
Nasty creatures, trolls.
Okay, it is the troll's turn, and he's not happy. He's not regenerating because of the fire. Wait.
Whoopsie.
More of that to come.
At this, if the troll takes any fire... Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to read the rules because you have to do them in order. Alright, so who's caused the most damage? I think... Well... He's not very bright. I think he's going to hit each one of the people he sees. So first hit is going towards Durbik. And that is a 23 to hit.
Yep, you get
1d6 plus... And you take 7 points of piercing damage plus 5 points of cold damage as he bites you. Actually, he reaches out and like bites you right on the top of the head and pulls out a chunk of meat.
I got some frozen.
And then he's going to, as he does that, he's going to reach around and bring down his claw onto Caliban. So that is a 16 to hit, which misses, I believe.
Correct.
And it glances off your armor. He's not happy about that, but he's not very bright. So I'm going to roll an intelligence check. He's got a -2 on that. Fails it. He's going to keep attacking you.
That's right. Take your best shot.
That is... Yeah, misses again. Alright, doesn't cause very much damage at all. Cool. And it is back to Durbik. But it's your start of your turn, Durbik. And the icy cold aura... Sorry?
Nothing makes me angrier than getting bitten. So I am raging.
But
I am recklessly attacked twice.
You do take 11 points of cold damage from the intense cold that is radiating from the ice troll.
Yeah, okay. Whatever.
But go right ahead.
First one is a 26.
26 hits. You swing your hammer and hit it right underneath the ribcage, and he is...
16.
16 just hits.
And if I recklessly attack, I get advantage on both of my attacks, right?
Yes. So you might get a critical.
I did!
Very nice.
Second attack is a 28.
Okay. How much damage
Is that
total?
double the radiant damage too?
Doubles the dice.
Okay, the radiant damage is an extra d6.
So that would be
20
2... Yeah.
20.
20 points of total damage?
For the second attack. 20 points on the second attack.
Oh, and what was the first one in damage?
16.
16, sorry. Oof, he's looking really beat up. He's not happy at all. Starting to bleed really heavily and bruising up in a really weird way because its skin is kind of bluish. So it's not purple, it's more like a whitish, greenish bruise.
Ugh.
And it is Akeem's turn.
Hey there. Hey, Troll. So, I'm gonna cast Burning Hands at the 3rd level.
Okay, do you want to position yourself?
So I'm gonna move a little bit closer to him so I don't hit any of the other folks, and I'm gonna concentrate my firepower directly to him.
Okay. Roll your... Well, actually, I have to roll my dexterity saving throw, don't I?
Yep.
Which is... -1. All right, let's see. 8, so fails. roll your damage.
20.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, there it is. So I'm gonna use my Burning Hands almost like it's a flamethrower, but it's gonna go up and down. Just rather than like being focused in one go, I want to try and completely and utterly singe him from top to toe.
Not the ship,
Excellent.
not the ship,
And as you do this... Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have to roll to see how much, if the ship catches fire.
Bunch of ice
But
in there, though.
you see the blue body of the troll, and the hairs burn off, and underneath he's kind of almost whitish in skin. But as the fire crisps him, he burns to like a little charcoal. Like, you know, if you ever forgotten a sausage or a piece of steak on the barbecue,
Yeah.
that's what he is. And all its hands and feet are contracted, and it falls to the ground and breaks into 2 pieces.
Thank you.
And you're out of combat. But
I'll
some
try-
of the rigging on the top of the
I'll try to
ceiling
warm
is
up
on fire.
Burning Hands to undo some of the cold damage.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Akeem, you do take 10 points of cold damage from having started your turn in the troll's range.
Did I?
Before he died.
Oh no, I didn't start my one turn. I took. Never mind.
Fine, it's fine. I can handle it.
Oreo, your
where's- oh,
life. Its heart is valuable.
Bloody forgotten Nora.
I think it might be singed to death.
Worth a shot.
Yes, I try. So, can I try and remove what's left of the troll's heart if there's anything left?
Roll a medicine check.
Can I
I would
assist him?
say. Yeah, you can try.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's an 18.
18. Let me see. How much damage would have been caused? I would say with an 18, you retrieve. Where's the heart?
Toenail.
I mean, unless its heart is outside of its body, surely it's like skin, like protected. It's like
Crispy on the outside, still cool red center.
yeah.
I think you all underestimate the power of a dude's Burning Hands.
The amount of damage
But I've cooked enough
caused.
steaks to know that you have to slow cook something if you want to heat up the inside. You probably charbroiled the outside and it's raw on the inside.
I was going.
Fair.
Ice troll. There we go. I will say that the heart is a little bit baked, and fire is its natural kind of enemy. So I would say you can. It looks to be about half the heart.
Okay, so half the time?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll,
With that medicine check, you're able to carve out like the burnt crispy bits and find a lump that was still kind of raw on the inside.
Maybe the heart. Maybe the other half is heart jerky and has some other.
I nibble a bit. And go, no, it's too charred. And I hand the rest of the heart to Caliban and go, you seem to use it very well last time.
At the same time, if anybody feels like they could utilize this at any point, just say the word, and I'm not going to claim a monopoly on them.
Why is it still knocking? There we go. I couldn't find the sound effect for the troll pounding on the door. Alright, so you guys are in the hold.
Who's the other creature in the...
No. It was an accident with the knocking noise. I took it off.
Oh, okay. No, but there's somebody else in the...
Oh, Nora. I forgot about Nora. She's with you guys, right?
Akeem, can we get a little light in here?
I cast dancing lights.
And as the light shines, all you see is kind of this gleaming white ice. Like almost, actually, it's clear, transparent blue. And under the ice... Well, I'll read the excerpt first. The ship hold contains a heap of snow and 4 tied-down jolly boats covered with rime. In the forward starboard corner rests a large pile of treasure covered with ice.
Oh.
Standing next to the hoard, frozen with its maw open in a roar, is a white feline creature sheathed in ice. You guys recognize the feline creature as one of those crag cats that have been harassing you.
Can I see the treasure?
You go and inspect it?
Yeah.
Roll a perception check.
As Caliban's heading over, go, trap.
I'm just looking. 18?
Under this kind of, as far as your eyes can see into the ice before the distortion becomes too big, you see what appears to be an amount of gold coins, silver pieces, copper pieces, and some pearls. But you can see that there's something beyond, dark shapes that are beyond your ability to pierce through with sort of how far into the ice it is.
Oh, fuck.
And either side of the cabin, like here, there's a door leading to something, and here there's a door leading to something.
Should we deal with the treasure in a second? Just clear the cabin downstairs first.
Very well. We need to move quickly. I have a bad feeling about why this treasure is here.
Oh, dragon. Yes, okay, right. I go check the door that's behind me.
Okay, let me just double
him
check.
as backup.
Is that the front or the back of the ship? That's
those
the
things
front.
that look
Okay.
like sleds, and those things that look like sleds in the model are actually jolly boats.
That's my version of a jolly boat. I didn't have jolly boats, I'm sorry.
Can you use a jolly boat as a sled?
Theoretically.
It wouldn't be very great for turning. And good luck. Yeah.
Runners.
Are any sleds great for turning?
But they don't slide around like crazy. Like, like sled is solid, so it's got the opposite problem. But sure, you could try.
You could make runners for it. We could make runners for them, and it'd be better than having nothing.
As an aside, I found something out. War horses, per rules as written, can pull 5 times their weight if they're pulling something like a cart or a sled. So Trailblazer could almost pull an additional sled by himself. So that's extra cargo we can take anywhere we want if we get an extra sled.
Okay.
Wow.
You learn something new every day.
So do you just go and try to open the door?
No, I'm going to listen at it quickly first.
Okay, roll a perception check.
25.
You hear a very faint meh.
I open. Is the door open?
And it is open, and you see a cabin that's been thoroughly ransacked. Dishes are strewn across the floor. A galley table in the middle of the room has pots and ladles hanging above it. Tied to a low cupboard against the starboard wall is a thin goat. It lifts its head and bleats at you, shuffling towards you until its rope grows taut, stopping its advance.
I go towards the goat and hello, little chap.
Oh. And it just kind of starts licking your hand.
I cut the rope. Sorry, there's a lead length.
It's like one of those little goats that, like, you know, the ones that are fainting goats, that kind of size.
Yeah, and I sort of carry on, and you're gonna hate me, DM. I cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I go, hello, little chap.
Hello.
You have a name?
Billy.
The goat.
Original? Billy.
Don't you think that's a little racist?
Stereotypical, but there we go. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
I was hoping for something grandiose, like, ironically, like Damocles.
or
The Great, you know, with a net with.
Billy, so who left you here?
I have the names. Taklak and Urak. Sorry, I'm doing the wrong voice. Taklak and Urak.
Okay. Oh, they leave you here to be eaten?
Eaten? No. No. They've been feeding me.
Okay. What are they?
If Caliban could understand this, he would have said, "Oh, honey."
Red things. Got teeth and little yellow eyes. I don't know what they are.
Kobolds.
Roll an intelligence check.
That'll be a. What would it be? 22.
You're pretty sure that the goat is as best as it can describing some kobolds.
Oh, goody.
Has Ario relayed this?
I'm relaying it now, yes.
Caliban rolls his eyes and just casually walks over to the other door, knocks, and it says, "Hello?"
The other door on the other side, or
Yeah, the
you
other
keep
side.
going into the, because there's a door on the other side of this kind of ransacked
so we're on
room.
the other side of that. Okay.
Sorry, I can't quite show the whole thing. It's such
Which-
a long boat.
The troll was towards the other door, right?
Yes.
The one, yeah. So I'll go towards the troll one where the troll was.
Okay. Does anyone follow either of them? So Oreo is with the goat in the
And I'm
forward
going,
cabin.
I'm going to the other door. So you can do Caliban first.
Okay. And you say something? You said
I knock on the door, say, "Hello?"
you hear some shuffling. Very faintly shuffling. But no response.
"We killed the troll. As long as you don't attack us, we mean you no harm."
Roll a persuasion check.
Good thing I'm good at that. 14.
How can we trust you?
1 second. What do I have in my equipment?
Hang on, we have many kobold friends.
You can't, but I'm not entirely certain you have other options. What are you gonna do, live there? Live in there?
We can certainly try.
Look, I'm perfectly capable of breaking this door down, and I haven't done so already. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Roll an intimidation check.
Better. 20. Modified 20.
Okay. You hear just some faint sort of talking in a language you don't understand. And then this and then the same voice that spoke to you goes, "Fine. Step away from the door."
I step away from the door.
And the door swings open, and 4 little Icewind kobolds, wearing their cold weather gear, come out holding little javelins and looking kind of, trying to sort of suss out the situation. They see the body of the troll charred in the middle, and they seem quite scared, and they back up against the wall of the door they've just come out of.
Putting down the war pick and stowing my weapons. What are you guys doing here?
We're here to worship the great white worm. Praise be. And the other ones go, praise be.
Okay.
Are you gonna steal our goat? That's our goat.
No, but we might steal the gold.
Oh, I don't know if I'd do that.
We'll take our chances.
Good luck. What do you want from us?
Just curious. I point to the door behind them. What's back there?
In the where they were, you mean? Oh, it's the ship's water storage.
Fair enough. You could just stand here and worship some measly dragon. But how do you feel about worshipping a great death sorceress? A master of the undead? A true, powerful mage, able to turn dragons to dust on a whim?
Blasphemer! And you see one is trying to chuck his javelin at you, and the other one goes, no.
Well, it was worth a shot. Try to stop us and we'll have to kill you. Have a nice day. And I will take my war pick and I will start working on the ice. Akeem, little help here.
I go to try and help him out, but then all I just end up doing is slowly throwing some firebolts.
Okay.
Just enough that I'm helpful without being too much effort, because I kind of want to see Caliban struggle a little.
Okay. I'm going to say, Bill, please roll a percentage die for me.
45.
45? Okay, good to know. So, Caliban and Akeem, with your combined effort, it actually takes a better part of an hour to chip away at this first layer of ice. It is very, very dense, super cold, and...
Can Bill help?
I think Oreo and I are in the other end of the ship, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, how long can their interaction possibly take before they come out and come to help us? Can we do them quickly before we say it takes that long?
That's sorry. It takes an hour to chip away. It's faintly magical as well. Which
okay.
Nora.
Good to know.
Nora lets you know. But as you chip away the first layer of ice, in it you find 72 gold pieces, 181 silver pieces, 352 copper pieces, and 2 pearls worth 100 gold pieces each. And what you can now see in what appears to be a second layer of ice is a small
How much are the pearls worth?
100.
100 each. Underneath this, what appears to be a second layer of ice is what appears to be art objects, gems, and various figurines, and just what looks to be valuable objects, basically. And you see that there's further ice with more dark shapes that you can't quite make out. Deeper.
This is like freezing your credit card so you don't get it out and buy something with it, isn't it?
Akeem, do you have anything bigger than a cantrip? Like a flaming sphere, maybe, that worked really well on the rock.
Since you asked so nicely,
Thank you so much.
I will use a flaming sphere as requested at second level.
Okay.
And
And
feel free
as-
to do Oreo and stuff in the interim. We're not trying to.
You have to carefully position it not to
Yeah.
burn everything else in the
I
ship.
figured as much. Like it has to kind of
And
take my concentration.
And
what you notice is
chiseling
that-
the interim.
you are chiseling. Okay, so
As
because
well.
just with the flaming sphere, it was actually gonna take, maybe even a couple of hours to do this layer, just with the fire. But as you start chipping away, it seems like it's gonna take about another hour to chip away at this layer. But I'll go to Oreo. Oreo, you were going to go into the forward cabin.
Yep.
And I'm with him.
Cool, and that is D11. And you find a key jammed into the lock of this door.
Oh, I try and figure out. Can I pick the lock? Can I figure out how to get the key out?
Roll a lock-picking check as sleight of hand.
That's going to be. Oh God, hang on. 18.
Okay, so what happens is, like, the key is jammed in there. Someone was trying to either open or close this in a hurry, and it kind of broke off a piece of the key, so it got stuck. But you're able to, with your tools, just get past it and just kind of open it. And as the door swings open, you see a small cabin, empty except for a smashed wooden crate, lying on a frost-covered floor.
Can I
And-
investigate the room?
Yeah. And roll an investigation check.
I'll help him.
That's going to be a where are we? 24.
So it takes you a while to reassemble some of these wooden planks that are kind of strewn everywhere back into basically the box that there was, and you realize that this was the rum storage. And one of these, and you basically reassembled one of the boxes, the crates of bottles, and you see that it's got an image of like a burnt-in circle of a smiling drow wearing an eye patch, and it can't be burnt in, it must be painted, and a purple wide-brimmed hat accented with a colorful feather plume. Elvish script, can you read Elvish?
I can, yeah.
Says, the best rum from your friend at One-Eyed Jack's.
Oh. But no rum. Just the box.
And the Oreo, yeah, no rum left.
I turn to Derbick and go, well, I feel like we've been cheated. No.
Oreo, if you would please roll a percentage die.
Okay, please hold caller.
Sorry, I interrupted you. I didn't realize there was more to the sentence.
72.
Okay.
Yes, it seems like we came a long way to see a cool logo.
Yes. And I could have dealt with a bit of rum, personally. But anyway.
At this point, can I yell, "Hey assholes! There's treasure! Help me!"
Oh, God. And I come back in, and I'm taking the goat with me. And are the kobolds still in the front of the door?
No, they're hiding back where they came from, because after what Caliban said about trying to get stuff out of the ice, they're like, we're out of here.
And I say, I shout to the kobolds, I go, were you going to eat the goat?
I actually think no. 1 second. No, well, like, hey, that's our transportation system.
You need to feed it better.
We do what we can. There's not much to feed it.
But if you don't feed it better, I'll come back here and haunt you.
And so, like, faint whispers between them, like, okay, we'll share some rations.
There we go. I'll go. There you go, Billy. Good goat. I'll tie Billy back up in the other room.
Goats probably like troll meat. Eat anything.
Give it a bit of troll meat, see if it likes it.
the goat, ooh.
Yeah.
Goats eat anything, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. It passed its constitution check. It eats it without trouble.
All right, let's try and get the ice away. See what else is down there, yeah?
So, from the second layer of ice, you're able to get 9 tattered pieces of indigo fabric lined with gold thread, 25 gold pieces each. 3 pieces of quartz, 50 gold pieces each. And a single aquamarine cracked down the center, 250 gold pieces.
Hold on, 9 pieces of gold fabric, 25 gold piece each. Go again.
Yeah.
3 quartz,
3 pieces.
50 gold pieces.
Yeah.
3 pieces of quartz, 50 gold pieces each. And 1...
Aquamarine... an aquamarine stone kind of cracked down the center, which is worth 250 gold pieces. And you see a small scrimshaw figurine of an archer etched with magical script.
Ooh.
You can now see the third layer of ice, and you see more gold, a lot more gold. A 1-foot-tall marble statuette of a griffin with a gold inlay, a black pearl, a peridot carved in the shape of a leaf, a drift globe, and a beautiful quiver. It looks finely ornate quiver. And you see a 4th layer with some very large things underneath that are barely indistinguishable now. But you can see that there's more in an even deeper layer of ice.
I don't want to slow down our excavation, but I'm wondering if we need to get a watch up top.
I agree. I'll go up top and watch because I'm not very strong or capable of hacking things.
Reasonable. Everyone else, chip in. Move fast. Get out, because we're taking a big risk here, but the payoff could be immense. We could practically buy our own ship if I'm doing the math right.
I hammer down with Caliban and try and focus as much of my firepower as possible.
I go upstairs up onto the highest point I can get. Try to climb up to the crow's nest or...
Okay.
Or
Yeah, you can be on the aft or the rear crow's nest.
What gives me the best view?
Depends where you're looking. You know, if you got 360-degree view,
Sorry,
depends if you're trying to look...
Constantly spinning around and having a look.
Okay. Fair enough. So you want to crack into the third layer, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Takes you once again about an hour, but you extract 221 gold pieces.
Oh, shit. Yeah?
A 1-foot-tall marble statuette of a griffin with gold inlay, which is 250 gold pieces.
Griffon, 250 gold pieces, yeah?
A black pearl worth 500 gold pieces.
Woohoo!
A peridot carved in the shape of a leaf, which is 300 gold pieces. And you get a drift globe and this quiver. It looks beautiful. Now,
how much was the
full...
peridot shape of leaf? 200?
300.
Sorry.
I think someone else needs to do the, the party
I'm
list.
not a fast typer, but I did get drift
Typer?
globe. What?
Typist.
Typist.
No, I mean, like, why don't you write it with... It's so much faster to write by hand, but... Okay.
I'm doing it as well, don't worry.
Okay.
By hand,
Now,
like a savage.
Yeah. Is
Yeah, don't
Oreo
worry.
the only one upstairs? Okay.
Yeah.
Is Oreo the only one up top?
Yeah, I think the idea is that the rest of us are staying down so that we go as
Cool.
fast as we can through the ice.
Fair enough. So, before we start on the next layer, what you see under the 4th layer of ice, and this one's really, really kind of almost like gem in quality. It looks almost like a beautiful sapphire, but it's gigantic. That's how ethereal and otherworldly this ice is. But inside this, you see a 3-foot diameter ceremonial bronze bowl crusted with gems. A suit of armor shining brightly. It's chainmail based, but it's a beautiful suit of armor, like finely like wrought.
Oh.
And you see a large, strange-looking wand. Let me describe it to you. 1 second. This wand looks like it's actually the spine of a humanoid with a skull at the top and the mouth agape. Caliban, roll a religion check.
Okay. That's a 12, I think.
Okay. This is, I mean, this, in the Forgotten Realms, the universe you guys live in, this is like seeing the scythe of the Grim Reaper, or, it is not too an unfamiliar symbol, but it's basically the wand of Orcas. It is a powerful magical item possessed by the god of undeath that wants to end the life of everything on Earth.
Dancing fuck.
And Caliban, I need you to roll a percentage die.
Oh fuck. I don't know how to read this. So I rolled a 0 on one and a 5 on the other.
That's 5.
Is it?
Wait.
Yeah.
No, is it double 0 or double 0 and 5 or 0 and 5?
So I didn't roll. Okay, I didn't. I forgot. I thought I was rolling a 0 dice, but it wasn't. I
Okay.
didn't do the.
Well, then that's confusing because you roll them at the same time, so I don't know which one is first. So
My
either
mistake.
roll them one at a time or roll one that has the double zeros as well.
I'll roll the double zeros. Sorry, my bad. 27.
Okay. So,
Do not let it be me.
1 second, I need to stop something. Where is it? Ah, damn it, I had too many things to try and do. So, as you're realizing this, Oreo, it is almost pure white outside, except it's kind of blue and gray because, it's dark. And there's snow and there's, little bits of sort of ice floating around, and you hear the crunch. What's that? Oh. Got too many sound effects playing. And there's the crunching of the ice outside is masking a lot of noises and making it just kind of hard to hear stuff. But roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, even with disadvantage,
Mm-hmm.
21.
21 with disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Very well.
It was 18.
In
and
which
a
case-
13, and I've got a +8 on perception.
Very well.
Where are we going? Oh, there we are. Okay, there's all right.
Look at him.
So what you hear distantly, somewhere from kind of the
I'd like to
starboard
apologize
side,
in advance.
you hear that, but it only just in time to turn around and see that over the howling wind, flapping of titanic wings, followed by the cracking of ice, is something immense as out of the darkness and whiteness, suddenly
Oreo,
Mummy!
might want to get down.
Mummy!
Is everyone working on your kobold impressions?
Romeo would like to use a bonus action to violently shit his pants.
as
Okay.
It's big. How can it can't even get down in here, can it?
well, the scale is difficult because they don't build things to scale
Okay.
properly, but it's big. It's very big. It is definitely a gargantuan creature.
It's an ancient white dragon. Mummy.
Do we hear it
Good
touch down?
dragon. Good
You hear,
dragon.
not only do you hear it touch down, but across from the ceiling, like the ice that is caked just kind of showers you, like you've just, walked out a door during a storm and it's fallen on you, it just falls, and you hear the creaking of the boards as the dragon sort of lands on the,
I look at Caliban as this is happening, almost like, really?
on the aft
Really,
castle.
bro?
What? No, I like. You can look at Romeo like that, but in game, Caliban had nothing to do with it.
No, 'cause
A great white dragon descends from the sky, beating its wings furiously to slow its descent. A dark humanoid figure, Oreo, is mounted on the dragon's back.
Oh shit.
Actually, he's climbing in from the forecastle, sorry.
Oh.
I grab Akeem and Durbik and yell, while everyone I say, hide.
Okay, so as it lands, immediately you hear it go. We have guests.
I say to Caliban, I don't think we can hide.
We know how to deal with thieves, don't we, Meltheron? And give me a second, because I need you all.
Can I, while this is
One sec.
happening, would I have had time to eat the heart? Just quickly.
I would say that's gonna take you an action, and it's gonna take, or if outside of combat, it's gonna take you like a minute to do. So, if that's what you want to do, cool. But like this is all scary and happening all at the same time. So,
Yeah, so
1 second, as I need to try and decide.
Dre,
Or
before we
you-
get into initiative,
Yeah.
I would like to turn to Nora and say, heal me.
Yeah, you guys didn't heal or rest or anything.
Can I hide before as I saw this happen? I'd be like, oh,
Slowly back.
how many things do you have left in the bag, Oreo?
I've got all three.
Empty
do
the
need all
clip.
three.
Empty the clip.
1 second, I'm just double checking the rules for blind sight.
As I walk through the shadow,
Okay.
valley of the shadow of death.
So you're definitely very close to him.
Okay, roll 3d6. Roll 3d6. Roll 3d6.
Roll a perception check for me, Oreo.
Akeem, does this mean you're going to have to rename your TikTok channel?
Oh yeah, pretty much.
27.
Sorry?
27.
27. You notice something strange about the dragon. It's very large, very ancient, and from this distance you can see the guy at the top, actually, you'll be able to quite see, looks almost like a skeleton. But the dragon himself has got milky white eyes.
Is that? Can I see if the person is the person on top is moving?
It does appear to be moving its head wherever the dragon's looking. But I'm going to...
Make us roll initiative.
I think so. I think, yeah, you're going to have to roll initiative because it's going to get weird otherwise.
Yes.
I'm not going to roll with D&D Beyond my initiative because it's always low when I do that.
It screws me over too. Alright. Yes! 20 bitches. 20. Haha.
I got a 19.
I got an 18.
For initiative, does a monster roll just a naked die or does it add its proficiency like everybody else?
And that's its dexterity modifier. That's what initiative.
Yeah, I would say.
But it subtracts 1 for every foot of wingspan.
So what did you guys roll?
20.
19. Oh, sorry.
Shit. I roll with advantage. I rolled a 1 and a 2. So
Oh,
that gives me
buddy.
a 4.
Oreo?
Oreo, 18.
Let's roll for Nora.
Question: if Oreo throws his bag of stuff straight up, could he create animal meteors to do 86 bludgeon damage?
Oh, I have a sneaky
Okay. And 1 second, because...
Next time, remind me to use D&D Beyond to roll my initiative.
All right. Akeem, it is your turn. You're down in the hold below. You can see here. I'll change cameras as much as I can, but the dragon is so big it's going to be hard.
It's fine. I think at some point we're all just gonna jump to the top as much as we can. Anyway, I'm gonna try and see if I can get to Oreo. How far am I able to jump up if I can?
You won't be able to get there.
You can try to climb up the rope, but that will take you a while. But you could go up the stairs, which are here, and that will only lose you about 10 feet of movement. So
That's
you'd be
okay.
able to pop out here.
Yeah, that will be fine for me.
Okay. So as you pop out here, behind the mast, if you want to try and hide, you can roll a stealth check.
No, I don't think I'm gonna hide. Because, it
Can you
knows
see
I'm
where
here.
you are? Or not quite?
Yeah, I can see. I'm just behind the pillar thingy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I still have any movement left?
Yes, you have 20 feet of movement, so you can move another 4 squares.
Yeah, I'd like to move to the left. No, the other way. My bad. To the right. Because it's reversed. Yeah. So I look at the dragon and go and say, I am a son of Zamunda. We fear no dragons. And I cast... I'm gonna cast... You know what? Let's give it...
Disintegrate.
I wish I had that power. No. I'm gonna go with... Fireball at the full field.
Okay. As you throw the fireball forward, and I need to roll dexterity saving throw, which is +6 for him. 21. As
Yeah. Safely.
oh shit.
Sorry,
No,
I would
Oreo.
say, yeah. Well, I guess you could position it here. I'll be nice. You're hitting. Where are you hitting him?
To one of the wings. I'm gonna concentrate on the furthest wing.
Here.
That one, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't want any risk of hitting Oreo.
Okay, very well. So,
But I'm gonna try and.
and he turns around and goes, "How dare you? I am ice. I am death."
Calabash shouts, "Not original!"
It's a good line. Come on.
I know, no, this is in-game. Please tell me the dragon says that. It's a good line, come on.
It is Caliban's turn.
Okay, Akeem's just done that. I was gonna try draw attention. Have I, eaten the heart? Sorry, just to clarify, have I eaten the heart?
Okay, so now that you're it can be your action to eat the heart.
Okay, with my action, I will eat the heart.
Okay.
And I will run, out and sort of like the whole area. Can I see the dragon?
You're running up outside.
Yeah.
You can be next to Akeem if you want.
Okay, how far away is the dragon's head from me?
That'll be 40 feet.
God damn it! Can I get any closer to the dragon's head?
You can get to 35 feet away.
Shit. Damn it, I'm not close. So I'm 35 feet away, and that's the closest I can get.
Yeah, if you're here, you're 35.
Okay, that's. irritating. In that case, I'm gonna step 5 feet to the side of Akeem, like just to sort of get a little distance.
So okay, so instead of going forward, you can go here.
Yeah. Bonus action, channel divinity to cast Vow of Enmity on the dragon, so my attacks have advantage against it for a minute. And just shouting, I'll say, "Hey, you witless worm! I'm going to make sails out of your hide!" And I will just try to taunt it towards me.
Okay. It is now Nora's turn. What is Nora gonna do?
Heal me!
Oh yeah, yeah, okay. So Nora is going to heal Dervik with where is she? She's going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level and give you back 24 hit points. She will then position herself in the hold. I'm gonna make it up top so you can see her, but she's underneath but looking up, so she can have some degree of visibility at the dragon without being on top. And that's her turn. And it's Orio's turn.
So when I looked above, I mean, it doesn't seem like I can do it now, but when we the other camera angle, it looked like I was sort of above the back of the dragon, where above the head of where the guy was.
Yes.
Is that roughly where I am theoretically? Because at this angle, it looks like I'm.
You're kind of level with the guy almost, like slightly higher than the guy.
Could I leap behind the guy?
That's a 15-foot leap. Actually, to go behind him, it's a 20-foot leap.
Well, I'm above him, so I can leap outwards and like leap behind him.
Okay. I would say, what's the total that you can leap forward?
I always forget what leap.
Because you don't really have a run up from standing.
It's 10. It's in it 10 plus. 10 plus strength. I can't remember. I've got my. Sorry, I moved everything upstairs. So.
1 second. Movement. Number of feet up to your strength score if you've got a run up. 1 second.
Because I'm sort of more acrobatic, leaping through the air to try and get behind him, not sort of leaping across something. Sort of more parkouring. Can I get acrobatics roll?
When you make a standing jump, you can leap half that distance. I'll calculate it. So it's 10 plus. Sorry. Number of feet up to your strength score, but halved, and then I'll calculate the parabolic. So if I'll say you can go up here.
My strength score is -1. That's why I was saying I'd probably parkour it rather than.
No. That's non-modifier. Strength score.
Oh, strength score 9.
9. So that's 9 feet, 4 feet, but that would be. I would say you have to roll for it. It's going to be a medium DC, 15.
On acrobatics?
Yeah. Well, it should be athletics in this case because you're jumping forward. First athletics, and if you mess it up, then there'll be an acrobatics check to see what happens.
Well, okay. I'm not too bad. 17 on a dice -1, 16.
16? Okay.
Right.
I will say that you make it.
Yay!
You were high up. There is a bit of a change. It's a close call though. You're like gripping the dragon with your claws.
But I'm behind him, right? Literally.
As close as behind him as the shoulder blades of a dragon let you be.
So I quickly look at him. What kind of is he? A skeleton? Is he alive? Is he dead? Can I tell that from where I am now?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, that's a 27.
It looks like to be almost like a mummified corpse. You can see bones sticking out. It's got the garbs of a wizard, but they're tattered, almost rotted away in some places.
Okay.
But
can I move to him now, or is that my movement?
that'll be the end of your movement.
Okay, then I'd fire Tabitha right at his head.
You used your action to do a perception check.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so
and I can bonus action.
yeah.
Bonus action, insightful fighting. So I can make an insight check against the creature on its back against its deception check, and I get sneak attack on it if I succeed.
On him or the dragon?
On him.
On the creature. Okay, roll.
That's going to be a 16.
He's dead.
Oh.
He's been dead a long time.
Okay, cool.
I feel better about this fight. Still terrible, but I feel better about this fight.
And it is the dragon's turn. She will
It's been an honor, Akeem.
take a deep breath, and as she takes a deep breath, you see that the milky eyes are glowing with a blue light that isn't quite penetrating through them, but there's definitely a blue glow from beneath them. And in her chest, just a bluish, whitish energy accumulates, and as she opens her mouth, a cold blue and white breath spews forward.
Oh! Akeem, remember, you gain
Yeah.
plus 4 to any saving throw you're about to make.
Okay. So everyone must make a constitution, anyone that's on top. So that'll be,
Wait, everyone?
well, Caliban and Akeem.
Akeem, but
Well, it's a 90-foot cone, but it also goes under. She's breathing down. I would say it definitely gets
on the
Nora.
other side, isn't she?
She's poking her head out of the hole. It will definitely go in, because the dragon's aiming it downwards. Whether it gets Durbik or not, I'm gonna say no, because he's gonna run up the stairs, and she went out where the hole was.
It's not good.
What's your constitution saving throw?
11.
Okay,
Plus 4.
I'm rolling now.
Plus 4, Akeem.
Yeah. That's with the plus 4.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
22.
22 is the DC.
Oh!
It's been.
Can someone roll for Nora?
Okay,
Yep.
I'll roll for... Oh no, Oreo roll for Nora.
Well, Akeem, as your reaction, I would suggest casting Absorb Elements.
Yeah, that's what I shouted earlier. I don't think it was heard.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Absorb
so-
elements.
Did someone roll for Nora her constitution saving throw?
Having the stats. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. I just didn't have her stats up. I rolled a 15. I'm just I don't know what a con save is.
It's not going to be plus 7.
I absorb elements also sucks.
18.
18? Oh, she fails. Okay, so should I roll? Okay, you guys get to choose D&D Beyond or real dice.
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
Well, then you get to see it.
It's like being sent out in the woods to cut a switch for yourself.
That is not an inaccurate sentiment.
Anyone that failed takes 76 points of cold damage.
Shit.
Ah.
That is me.
Yeah, but you only take half because of absorb elements, right?
Well, yeah, but even with that.
So does Nora have anything she can do? No, she doesn't have a reaction she can use.
So that's 38 points of damage.
Yeah.
76 for Nora. Nora's down.
Yeah.
So I take 38 as well, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
And every creature of the dragon's choice, that is the ones he knows about at least, he can see Akeem and Caliban. You just look, you feel this radiating wave of fear, and I need you to all to roll. I need both Akeem and Caliban to roll Wisdom saving throw.
Again, plus 4.
I've only got +1.
I'm going to use my inspiration
8.
die this time.
8
Reroll
plus
that.
4 from Caliban. So that's 12, but you guys still fail. What did you?
So I rolled a 9, but I'm going to use my inspiration from killing the Shardlin dragon.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 3.
You are both frightened and cannot move.
Mine says failure, success. Death saves.
So you're down.
Yeah.
You went over. Okay, so you're not afraid. You're just unconscious.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and the dragon will. I think the dragon will move down to try and get close to you guys. That is the dragon's turn for now. Durbik, it is your turn.
Durbik is going to dress up as a kobold. No, just kidding. Okay, I think you said I was thinking that I was going to. Is it over that hole in the bay in the hull?
You can basically run straight up the stairs and come up here. Well, you can't really see it. I need to move the camera, but
Yeah.
I can do that. I'll move the dragon to the other side so it's easier.
All right, so I am liking. I don't know if this is even remotely possible, but I am liking trying to get up on the. That's not the forecastle. That's the other castle, and leap onto its neck and bash it.
Okay. So you can roll an athletics check, and I'll see how far up you can climb. I guess it's one. Well, let's say.
But no, I was going up on this up towards.
Oh,
this,
here. Sorry.
Yeah, up there.
Okay. So you can just go up the stairs.
Yeah. And maybe it looks like it's too precarious to jump on, but I would like to at least be level with it.
3,
And
4.
activate the hammer as a bonus action and throw it right at its eye.
Okay. How many feet of movement do you have total?
35.
So, yeah, I can say you can jump from here, but it's once again, you can jump your strength score. You did take a run up, and it's lower down, so it's your strength score in feet.
So just tell me, Dre. I'm just having trouble exactly visualizing this. Is the head of that dragon something that I can grab onto and then be able to effectively attack it, or am
It's
I better
massive.
off staying here and throwing at it?
You are within 20 feet of it.
All right, I'll go for it. It worked for Caliban last time. I'll do it this time. Looks like it's got some protrusions there I can grab onto.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you need me to roll? Strength?
Well, no. What's your total score in strength?
18.
So it's over the distance you can jump by 2 feet. So I need you to roll an
That's
athletics
fine.
check.
I'm gonna stay.
An athletics check.
I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm gonna throw at it.
Okay.
Yeah. So bonus action is to activate the hammer, and 2 throws. The first is a 25.
25 to hit. Okay. That does hit, I think. Yes. As it glances off its scaly armor, but you managed to kind of dent some of the larger pieces.
Does
Causing-
13 points.
13 points of damage, yeah?
4 of which are radiant.
Okay, thank you.
And
Is that
the
your
second
turn?
And the second attack is a miss.
Okay. And the dragon's gonna take one of its legendary actions. It beats its wings.
It's running
And every
away.
creature-
It's running away.
Every creature within 15 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So Durbik and Caliban need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20.
Do I get advantage
Plus?
from danger sense?
26. 26 total.
Yes, you do get advantage from danger sense. 10. So you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and you're knocked prone. And the dragon flies up. Ooh. 1 second, my headphones just died for some reason.
We can hear you.
There we go. That's better, but I couldn't hear anything. And then the dragon's gonna fly up and around. So it can move half its flying speed, which is 80 feet. So yeah, I'm fine. Oh, it's gonna come all the way around. To here. Oreo, I need you to roll an acrobatics check.
That's going to be
Hold up, guys. I'll be back.
Okay.
24.
Okay, you're fine. You're able to hold on. It is Akeem's turn, but he's unconscious, so we can roll his death save when he comes back. It is Caliban's turn.
Okay, I can't move closer to Akeem, so I can't heal him because that would mean moving closer to the dragon. Shit.
Did he say you couldn't move closer to the dragon? All I heard him say was you couldn't move.
I'm frightened of it,
Yeah.
which means I can't move closer to whatever I'm frightened of. I gotta put some distance. Okay, I am going to run along the length of the ship as far as I can get. Can I get up onto the bow? I don't think so, but
You have how much movement? You go 30 feet.
yeah, 30 feet.
You can get. So you want to go backwards or front?
Front.
You can get to here.
I can't see. The dragon's wing is in the way in the camera.
Ah. Sorry, let me move it and I'll move it back. You are here.
Okay. I'll throw 2 javelins. I'm just gonna try get it to focus everything on me.
Okay, what's your range on javelin?
Javelin. Hang on, where are my javelins?
It's over 50 feet at the moment, so. Come on.
So javelins are 30 feet or 120 feet.
Okay, so disadvantage.
I have Vow of Enmity, but I am also frightened.
Can you attack something you're frightened of?
I have disadvantage whilst I don't like. Let me double check frightened condition, but
There's disadvantage on ability. I think, but things only cancel out once, so it is a well. Okay, so yeah, it's a straight roll.
okay,
It doesn't matter how many advantages and disadvantages there are. It's a straight roll.
okay. First one, 25 to hit.
25 hits.
He takes 6 points of piercing damage. Second
Okay.
javelin, natural 20.
Okay.
DM, are you allowing ranged weapons to do Divine Smite?
No.
Okay, then he just takes 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I just shout, "Is that all you've got?" And then turn to Nora and say, "Oh wait, she's down. Never mind."
Yeah, Nora's down by herself in the hold. She's gonna roll a death saving throw. It's her turn. Passes. 1 success for Nora. I'm gonna put it in. There we go. Success 1. Min's not back yet. Okay. It is Oreo's turn. Let me put him back on the map. So, Min, I need you to roll what's called a death saving throw. So that's just
Sure.
a d20, and anything above 10 you pass, and you're a little bit less close to death, and anything below 20, it's a failure and you're a little closer to death as you slip away.
Okay.
Plus 10, mate. Go for it.
All right, here we go. One.
Oh, ooh, that's
Oh,
2
no.
failures.
Oh no.
Out of
So when you roll a natural 1, you add 2 failures instead of 1. So you're only 1 failure away from being dead as a character.
Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, I'll be back. I'm helping my father with the thing.
Okay. Okay, it is Oreo's turn. Oh, you can't even see him.
Let's go. I know what I'm doing.
Hold on.
Cool. I am going to sit where the undead or the dead creature is seated. I'm assuming he's strapped in so he can't move.
Yeah, he looks to be strapped in. And 1 second. Well, it just looks like he's in the saddle. You know, he's got his feet in the stirrups. He's not tied or anything.
Okay, but he's dead, right? There's just a mummified corpse.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna basically take his place in the seat.
What do you do with him?
I'm just gonna basically sit where he is sitting effectively. I'm gonna sit in front, or if I can sit in front of him, and just basically sit where he sits as much as I possibly can. So almost like riding in front of him if it's a horse kind of thing.
Okay, so you're not like doing anything to him? Like you're leaving him as he is?
I'm leaving him as he is because my brain's going, if I knock, because Gorio's smart, so he's going, if I knock him off, the dragon's going to see it. So I'm going to basically try and sit where he is sitting and put my weight where he is.
Okay. Very well. Anything else?
And then I'm going to say to the dragon, I'm going to speak to the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to say, in my best... he looked like an elf, right? The Melaphon?
No, I think he's a human being. Sorry. He's just, well, it's hard to tell at this point, but...
I go in my voice, I go, why are we wasting time with them? Why don't we fly off?
Roll a deception check.
DM, I rolled an 18 for my saving throw against frightened at the end of my turn.
18, that
Yeah.
passes. You're fine. You're no longer frightened.
23.
Woo! 23. Okay. Which one is it? You just hear and it snaps its head back and looks at you. It's gonna take a legendary action to make a tail attack.
That was a great idea.
27 to hit.
My bad, I'm back.
You're not right next to Meltheron?
I'm literally next to him, right?
Okay, 27 hits, right?
Yeah.
So take.
But I'm fitting in front of him, so his tail would have to come. It would take Meltheron as well.
You have cover.
I have cover. It would
Okay.
hit Meltheron. But I'm literally sitting in. Basically, I'm trying to sit in
his
where
lap.
he is sitting.
You're sitting in his lap. You're curled up
Sitting
in
in
his
his
lap like a kitty.
Yeah.
Just trying to decide what would happen.
I mean, I'll take the hit, but
No, she wouldn't risk it. She just says, "Kill him, Meltheron. I'll deal with these others."
Ooh.
okay. Right.
Now it's her turn. I feel bad rolling a d6.
Do it.
Roll it. Don't. We're the idiots.
1, so she doesn't get her breath back. Which is good.
I've been trying to shout at her to attack me. Does that do anything? Like, just piss her
Oh,
off?
she's coming for you.
Okay, good. Right now, she can't kill me.
Why?
Troll heart.
She will attack you with all her attacks.
Fine.
Oh shit.
So that is 3 attacks.
Okay.
1 bite and 2 claws. So first, the bite, which is a 30 to hit,
Hits.
dealing... Why isn't it adding it up? 16 points of damage and 6 points of cold damage. Then with its
Okay.
claws, that is 25 to hit
Hits.
and even higher. So I'm not going to do the math. Sorry. So that's another 15 points of slashing damage.
I'm
Then another
unconscious.
18 points of slashing damage.
I'm unconscious. Final attack with advantage.
No, I did both claws.
Oh,
So you,
Well, then-
you take a death save.
I take 2 death saves because it's an automatic crit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
And okay, and that will be. Yeah, she's feeling pretty confident, so she's not gonna move. That is
Okay,
the end of her
perfect.
turn. It's Durbik's turn.
Right. Durbik is raging. First, let's make one thing clear. He's raging. Whatever else he does. I can't really tell the reality of that dragon. Can he get on the? Can he run across the forecastle there and get on the dragon's wing/back somehow?
It's a bit too much of a distance, but yes. Like, if you could make it, yes. It's that 35 feet is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can get to here.
I was looking at that wing that's close to the steps.
Oh, right.
On the left. Like if I ran across the castle.
Okay.
Rather than go
I will
down
say
the-
you could. Yeah, you can make a leap from here,
Yeah.
and it would be an athletics check, and then you might be able to grab it.
Let's go.
Okay,
Oh,
roll
and
an
I'm
athletics
raging,
check.
So I get up
So advantage.
with advantage. Athletics.
Yeah.
$23.
Okay, I will say you're on the wing, so I'll put you here because it's easier. Apparently not.
I probably don't have any more movement, I would guess. Unless I chose to dash, because basically I'm thinking that it's going to be really easy to get swung off the wing, but if I can make it to the back, I'll be slightly more stable. So I'm thinking I'm not going to attack this round, but I am going to basically try and use the rest of a dash to get to the back.
Your movement is used up by that kind of maneuver.
Okay, fine. Then I'll attack the wing twice. Yeah, can I do that?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, and I'm recklessly attacking for sure.
Okay.
So that's a 21. Hit?
Yeah. 21. Yes, 21 hits.
21 and a 21. So a pair of 21s.
Okay.
Can I use the hammer two-handed here, or do I need to use one hand to hold on?
I would say that if it
I think it's one.
No,
hand.
you can. Well, I would say you can use it two-handed, but then when she flies off, you might be in trouble.
Well, I'll just have to kill her before she flies off then. That's 16 points of damage on the first one,
Okay.
and 17 points of damage on the second one.
Okay. Very good. It is Akeem's turn.
Okay, so since I've got one more roll left, I'm gonna take the die, put it in
Yeah.
the thing. And I'm gonna
Oh,
roll
dear.
this way. 8. Oh. It has been
Any last words? I will say that you're not, like, as you're drifting out of consciousness.
So who's the closest to me?
Caliban.
Okay. I look up at him almost as if I'm trying to like cast some sort of fire, but it doesn't ignite. And I look at him and I go, "Thank you." And then just fall.
Caliban roars a raging roar it stops being humanoid and sounds like an actual demon.
Except you're unconscious, right?
No. Oh wait, no, I'm unconscious right now, but okay. Yeah, Caliban's unconscious right now, but he regenerates at the start of his turn.
Yeah. Alright, I need to figure out what's gonna happen here. It's gonna get complicated.
I think one of the kobolds probably cast Cure Wounds on Nora in the park. Maybe the goat.
Goat could cast Cure Wounds before her.
I wish I could. Damn it. You guys. 1 second.
Feast or famine with us, Dre. There's going to be mincemeat. It's just a question whether it's us or the monster.
Does she have?
Is it my turn?
1 second. Yeah, sure. It is. But you roll your death save.
No.
Oh, actually,
you
regenerate.
So I regenerate, and so I just get back up.
Okay.
So I regenerate, see Akeem's lifeless corpse, roar a roar that becomes fiendish. Bonus action, Misty Step onto the dragon's back.
You guys are insane. You want a TPK? Sure. All right. Yep.
I just watched my friend die. I don't know what's happened to Nora.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take 2 swings with Vow of Enmity, giving me advantage.
At the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Caliban's in a blind rage.
Okay.
Was a 3. Natural 20.
All right. Roll your damage as you pierce it from above.
And yeah, he's getting a 2nd level Divine Smite. So he takes 6 points of piercing damage from the war pick.
Sorry, how much? 16?
6 points of piercing damage.
6, okay.
And sorry, let me just double check the actual amount of. Okay, so a 2nd level Divine Smite would do 3, which means this is 3, which is doubled. That was a 6, a 4, and an 8. So 18 times 2, 36 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
2nd strike. Natural 18. For a total of 25.
Okay. Come on.
8 points of piercing damage. And 15 points of radiant damage, and I'll just yell to the others, RUN!
Sorry, total damage?
23 for the 2nd hit.
Okay. The dragon's gonna take another legendary action and beat its wings again. Everybody that's on top of him, roll a dexterity saving throw.
22.
Just passes.
11, but it doesn't matter. I'm at 5 hit points because I only regenerated that much, so I'm unconscious again.
and you fall down.
Yep.
Because you're knocked prone, and you fall into the. I would say you fall into the deck. Actually.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah. 14 fails. You take. I've lost Caliban.
I'm under her.
Under her.
Where?
Under her. Under her.
Giggity.
I can't see it.
Other
How can
side.
Oh, there. Alright. So, Durbik, you take... why does it never show me? 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And the dragon will fly up and out of the way to try and come back to kill everyone off with its breath. But as this happens, suddenly you hear a voice say, apologies, I lost my bit. A 9-foot-tall giant in thick walrus hide armor bounds across the ice with surprising speed and grace despite her gangly misshapen limbs. Although her narrow face is hard to see under the fur-lined hood of her frost-covered cloak, it's clear that the left side of her face sags much lower than the right. As the giant draws near, she skids to a stop, rests her great club on one broad shoulder and says, "Need any help?" And
Yes, please.
she will
Wait,
cast
I'm unconscious.
Fog Cloud, obscuring everything within. So here, within 20 foot. Okay, so basically, you guys are all hidden in fog at the moment. She will probably actually leap over to Akeem and grab him, and pop him over her shoulder. It is Nora's turn, so I'm going to roll another death saving throw for her. 2 passes. She's down below in the hold. It is Oreo's turn.
Okay, I am going to knock off Melathon from his seat and throw him to the ground and say to the dragon, I have killed Melathon. I am now your rider.
And brave. The dragon will roar a scream of pain, like a mother that's lost her child or a lover that's seen her lover get sort of killed before her. And she will definitely make a tail attack against you this time. That would be a it's 32 or something like that. So, and you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked off. And
uncanny dodge for the attack.
Cool. And that is, I'm gonna say, 50 feet, but I'm gonna say it's 25 because you're landing on soft snow. How many?
Can I sort of try and use my feline agility to sort of try and lessen the blow?
Yep. $14 points of bludgeoning damage, but halved. But it is the dragon's turn. And she will stop and fly down to the body of Maltharon and call out to you guys, please help me. Help me get him back in the seat. I won't harm you, I swear.
I haven't heard that, I'm unconscious.
And Oreo goes, why do you need him?
He is my master, my friend.
And he is gone.
He's not gone.
He has been dead longer than I have not killed him. He has been dead many years. You are free.
You can see that this is enraging her, and she's changing her mind quickly about having you guys help. And she steps forward, trying to cradle the body. No, actually, unless you're still in. I'm keeping the initiative order. Yeah, you would sort of rise back up.
I'm going to run to Nora and dump 35 points of lay on hands in her.
She will heal and come about and says, "What's going? What's happening?"
I grab her, almost by the scruff of her collar, and I say, "Save Akeem. I will draw it away."
And, okay, give me a second. I'm going to change view to roleplay view. Nora runs on deck. It's almost slow motion. You guys are still partially encased in a fog cloud. She can't see where you are. She can only sort of hear... Actually, yeah, she has no idea where you are because you're encased in fog. But if you guys shout or do anything, I guess Durbik will probably say something. But she makes her way, trying to feel across, and finds the body of the giant and says, "Who's this?" Says, "A friend." Says, "Where's Akeem?" And he puts him down. And Nora takes a little diamond, puts it across her lips, kisses it, and puts it across Akeem's forehead. And you see just this, well, you guys don't see it. No one sees it because it's in the fog cloud. But a faint golden glow as the diamond disappears into a little drop and flows into Akeem. And Akeem, you were soaring towards sort of a big, sort of golden light. But you feel sort of a energy kindly reach you. And you see this dwarven woman, but the size of like a giant, sort of grab and palm you. You're in her hand and says, "Hello, Akeem. Nora would like you to come back and be part of this world again. But it is your choice. If you'd like to come back and help your friends, I will do that for you. But if you wish to move on, that is your choice."
It has been far too long since I have seen my brother. I think it's time for me to face him now.
Very well. Goodbye.
Thank you.
And she fades away. And you guys don't see this, but all you see is Nora shaking and actually, well, I will say the fog cloud dissipated at this point, and just crying. But this was happening whilst Ori is talking to the dragon. And the giant's like, "Let's get away. She can't see us. We need to go now."
I say to the giant, "I'll buy them all the time they can."
Let's just all get out of here now.
Let's go.
And as the dragon's desperately trying to get Maltharon back in the saddle, she leaves you alone, and you run across the ice fields, running back towards your sleds. And I think we're gonna end today's episode there.
Oof. Oh no.
Emotional.
Thank you to everyone watching. Well, I'll let Min explain.
I don't have that many weeks left with friends and family, and so my weekends have become very, very precious. Not that I haven't enjoyed this. This has been incredible. But I've just realized I've got about maybe less than 12 to 13 weeks, weekends left before moving to hopefully the States. So I want to try and use that time to see friends and use those Saturdays to actually catch up with family and people who I haven't had a chance to actually see for the last year. So, and I thought it'd be a way to give Akeem a good send off while trying to surprise you guys. Surprise!
Wow.
Surprise to our audience as well. It wasn't necessarily going to go this way. It could have actually been different, but it worked out well, I think. Thank you, everybody that's watching. We're going to leave our audience as we discuss and say goodbye to Min. But thank you so much, and tune in. Well, we'll see. We might have to do some thinking about what's going to happen to the campaign.